All right. So, the first question is, how old are you?
I'm 13.
All right, there you go. I don't know why so many people were asking that. Anyways, okay. Second question is, how was it like getting into TTT, and how did you get into TTT?
I'm not in TTT, but I'm a cast
Like,
for them.
you're still a part of them. You're a part of the family.
A
if you
part
do
of the
say.
content team. So like when I got into TTT, like the casting thing, like I was like really happy. I was like, oh my god, yes, I'm finally a part of the biggest team ever, and I can finally make some like great friends, and yeah, like I just made a lot of friends and a lot of supporters since then. Ever since I did the live streams, so many people have supported me, saying, "Oh my god, Noodles is such a W caster." It's always made me so happy. I've always loved like casting, and when I got into TTT, that really just, yeah, I just loved it.
What made you get into casting and gorilla tag overall?
Oh, I can tell you that. Okay, Gorilla Tag. My friend, I went on my VR. At first, I used to watch like a bunch of TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, this game, like, and then like people used to do like these role plays, like, it was like really funny, like how they were on the treehouse. Like, I seen that one video they were on the treehouse and then doing some funny role play, whatever. And I saw that on TikTok. I was like, oh my god, what's this game? And then Gorilla Tag, I learned that it's a VR game. And you know what? My friend has a VR, so I went to his house and I was like, yo, can I borrow your VR, like for like a second? And then he's like, yeah, sure. And then I picked Gorilla Tag, and then that's how I got into Gorilla Tag. But how I got into casting, so I was on this comp team. I wanted to become a professional comp player, okay? I was on this comp team that was one time, I don't know what it's called now, but the owner said, since I have a PC, I should start casting. I'm like, what's that? He told me what it is, and then I was like, oh, okay, let me try this. I casted one script, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. Let me keep on doing this. And I kept on doing it, grinding for a while, and then I got into TTT casting.
Wow. So this is a question that I just like evolved from what you just said, and I want to know, like, just personally, is like casting, like, do you find it more of like a job casting for them, or like a hobby?
A hobby, 100%. I don't really think it's a job. I think it's like a really fun thing. I think it as, oh, I get to talk to viewers, have fun. Also, like they're all like supporting me, and I was like, oh, this is quite fun. And honestly, casting is just kind of a hobby for me.
Okay. So another question is like, is casting more of like watching them play, or almost like playing in like third person? Because like I see people casting, and I want to know if it's like it depends on the person, if it's boring or exciting. But is it almost like playing a video game because you get to control the perspectives, who you like spectate, and everything like that?
Honestly, it's both. It's like watching a game, watching people, like famous people play, and it's like I used to watch like YouTube videos, and when I first started, I watched it was 2023 November, kind of the same time, not the same time I started casting. 2023 November, I watched like TTT vs TSO, and I was like, oh nice, yeah, I love that. Like, yeah, I love that scrim, and then and then what was it? Like I just love watching it, and then me becoming the person that can control the stream, I'm the person that can customize all the things. It's like it's like playing the game almost, yeah. And then I can just control the stream, watch it. It's like quite fun, yeah. That's it.
And in my eyes, it's kind of like a responsibility, because like you have to control the whole screen, the whole stream. So
yes.
when you first like casted for TTT, how nervous were you? Because like, you know, if you make one mistake, like, were you very paranoid? Like, were you paranoid, or did you just see it as like really fun?
Oh my god, yeah, you don't know how nervous I was when I first, the first scrim I started for TTT. My heart was beating so fast. If I messed up one time, I knew I was gone. That I don't think I'll actually be gone, but like I was like, oh, I need to make this as perfect as possible. Oh my god, they're gonna hate me if I don't do anything. I was so nervous, but I learned that TTT is a very friendly community, and they we always learn from our mistakes. They don't kick you for for being bad at it. Like, well, they probably, I don't know if they do, but like, they always try and help you. That's what I learned from TTT. But yeah, when I first started casting the first ever scrim, I was so nervous.
I would be nervous too, because it's like these people that before you get in, you see them as like almost better than like half of the people, especially because they are skill based. But like, when you got into TTT, did it almost feel like did it change that you guys were equal, or did you still see them as like better and like higher up in the game than you?
So like when repeat that one more time.
Yeah, that was a bit like mixed, so I'm gonna just say it simply. Yeah. When you joined, like before you joined their clan, you saw them as like better and like almost like the top of the rank in Gorilla Tag, right? When you joined like their group, like did you feel like you were bumped up to be an equal, or were you still like down here?
What, like in hierarchy?
Yeah, like let's just say there's like a scale, and like they're up here at first and you were like down here, because when you joined, did you like feel like you were up here equal with them, or still down here?
I still felt down there. TTT are the players, they're the main aspect of the game. I still felt down there. I don't feel like I should be important like that much, but like
don't say that, bro. You're such a good caster. Without them, the streams wouldn't be good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So basically, like, I don't think like I always thought TTT was the best like out of everything. Like TTT is 100% the best in like playing actual Gorilla Tag, but for me, I have my own like kind of list. There's not really, but like I feel like I'm one of the top like favorited casters.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told. I mean, that's what I've been told. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of it. But I've always thought TTT was 100% like on top. Even if I joined the team, like you joined the not the actual team, like the content team.
I also see them as that still, obviously, because I'm not in it. So like to be like meeting like some of the people from there, it's like I feel like I was down here, but I'm just maybe like slowly going up, but not that much, because obviously I'm not in it. But the question that like I have is, what did they like skill base you on to get in? Like, what did they test you on? Like, if they did at all. Yeah, because you know how like wait, if I remember correctly, you said they don't have tryouts, right? For like TTT, they don't.
No.
So how did you get in? Like, because if they had tryouts, like, because I was wondering like how they tested you.
Look,
well, obviously you had to go through like some system to get as their caster, right?
Okay. Yeah, kind of. So basically, like you like. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you have to be really good at it. You have to be really good at what you do. Kind of like being a TTT member. It's also like kind of casting, TTT casting. You gotta be like known. You gotta be kind of known. You gotta have a really like. You gotta actually know how to cast. Not one of those casters that just like, oh, just press the buttons. Oh yeah. But you got to actually know how to do it. You gotta be passionate into it. You gotta know how. Like, you gotta like customize stuff. You got to like make the stream like fun. And then like yeah, that's kind of it. It's kind of like becoming getting into TTT, honestly. Like you gotta be known, have got to be good. You gotta like yeah, that's kind of it. And then I asked Podums and he said, "Oh, I was good enough," and I got into TTT casting.
Because like, since you basically like, from now on in this interview, when I say TTT, let's just mean it as like the group that you're in, not like the players necessarily, but just the whole group, okay?
Like the content team, then.
Yeah, just everything. So when you like when you got in to the group as itself, how long were you still excited for? Because I know last night when I got into the lobby, I was like just so excited I couldn't even talk, but my headset was so low, so there's nothing I could really do. But like that's just getting into a code. So imagine getting into the group, the content group as a total. How did you feel?
Felt very happy. Like I felt very excited. At first I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And then like once you get used to it, like you're into it, like you're actually in the thing, you start to feel like kind of the same actually. Like you don't feel any different. You just feel like, oh, like they just know you and all that. And then I still feel excited to be part of the TTT content team. I'm very happy to be. It's actually kind of the best things that's ever happened to me in Gorilla Tag, or even life in general. Yeah, I still feel, even to this day, after being a part of the TTT content team for a little while, yeah, I still feel very excited to be a part of the TTT content team.
Alright, wait, I gotta pause it. So I was just saying, if there's any like casters that are trying to get good out there, like what are any tips that you would give them?
Tips, right. So there's for casters, you might not know this, but there's like a couple different casting mods. The two main ones, suckers and devs. If you use devs, you have to for tips, you gotta actually like know how to use devs. I started off of devs. I made it look very like kind of identical to Suckerers. I had the name tag mod for Suckerers, like not actually Suckerers name tag mod, but like one that looks like it. And I also used Unity to remove some of the stuff and make my own custom scoreboard and like the time and all that. And that's how I did it with devs. But with Suckerers, you also have to do some stuff. You honestly, to make the best appearance, make your own scoreboard no matter what. Like don't use the default CGT one, Suckerers default one. Not really good. I mean, obviously it's still nice, but honestly, make your own custom scoreboard, and your casting will look better. And also, when you're actually casting, make sure you do front-facing cam as well. Like for example, like see how you're in third person, go into second person, and then like it will show the taggers behind you. That's kind of my tips for casting. You gotta know how to. You just gotta know what you're gonna do. Like you just gotta know. Yeah.
So thank you guys. Please subscribe because, yeah, just subscribe. Make sure next time they're live, you gotta go check it out because his casting is crazy. So when they're live, you better set the notifications because, you know, you already know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Anything you want to say before we go?
Sub to me on Twitch.
Alright.